Hello and welcome to the BevCam Sports Network on Channel 22. Ex-coach Tom Donovan alongside Alex Saluco. We're here at the Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse in Beverly, Massachusetts. I'm still getting over the flu. You're going to have to excuse this nasal Ray Romano type voice, but we have a great game tonight. Two already clinching playoff teams, Beverly 10-5 hosting the 10-6 Peabody Tanners, and Beverly losing their last game. It was to Medford on Tuesday, 58-38. It's a tough loss for the Panthers.
Well, I told Karakutis earlier tonight, Alex, I'm glad I didn't take that ride out to Medford, and I asked him what happened, and he said it was just one of those nights, whatever could go wrong went wrong that night. But, you put it in the rearview mirror and go on.
Yep. Now, you see there on your screen there that last loss at Medford. And Beverly this season has struggled against Division I teams, 1-4. Their only win was against Malden. They lost to Medford, Everett, Classical, and English D1 teams. Tonight, another D1 foe as well, Peabody. And after starting the season 4-5, they've since switched it around and are now 5-1 in their last 6.
Well, those 4 teams they lost to are very good teams. English with only one loss, Everett with only one loss. Classical is a bit more, but those are tough teams.
And here we have senior night for the Panthers. 5 seniors on this team. All 5 will be starting tonight. You have Matt Rotting and Luigi Durain, their captains. Right now, you see Jared McCormick.
Jared's a great kid. He worked my basketball camp this past summer. Was a camper himself when he was younger.
We have Clark Marchand as well.
He's another great kid.
Great season on the football field as well.
Oh, he had a terrific season. He had a great 3-year career, Alex. His mom and dad Dan. Great kid. I also understand Coach Karakutis is going to be starting all 5 seniors tonight, which I think is a nice gesture on his part. Kudos to Matt Karakutis.
John Goodwin now.
John Goodwin, another young man who worked my camp the past summer and was an ex-camper for years. I think he came to my camp for about 7 or 8 years. Great kid.
And you see Mike Rollins out there taking the pictures during senior night. He's always at events for Beverly taking
Mike does a terrific
plenty
job.
Of pictures.
Mike does a great job. Congratulations, Mike, on the job that you do. I know the kids really appreciate everything you do. Keep it up, Mike.
Matt Rotting, one of the 2 captains on this team.
Here comes his mom and dad. Maureen, as Mo was known, his dad Glenn, who played baseball for me, was a terrific athlete. So,
there you go.
And she was unbelievable. She went to UMass Amherst and ran on a full scholarship. So you talk about great athletic bloodlines.
And his older brother as well, Jordy.
Jordy was a great athlete, too.
And Luigi Durain, another captain on this Beverly team.
Matt Rotting also worked my camp this past summer, and we see Luigi now, who came to my camp for about, I think, 100 years. Great kid. Matt's having a great senior year. Glad to see him go out to bang. Let's hope he lights it up tonight on senior night. So seeing the back on Duncan Moreland's mom at half court with her dad, Carmen.
Mm-hmm. And you said it, they're going to start those 5 seniors. Right now they're taking a group picture down underneath the hoop. We're going to get started momentarily after some starting lineups. But the Panthers, like you said, they're going to start all 5 seniors. You like that, Jesse. You said it's something you always did when you were coach here.
I like that idea, yeah. Rewards the kids that come to practice every day and work hard no matter what. And these kids, I'll tell you, the 3 kids who haven't played that much, their attitude has just been beyond fantastic, Alice. I can't give them enough credit for that.
We have these starters for the Peabody Tanners. 5 starters for Peabody Tanners. We have Marcus Baker, Jake Gustin, Avion Hernandez, Jake Irvine, and Chris Canella. Canella, the only junior out of the starting 5 for the Tanners. A team that has played very well as of late. As I said, 5-1 in their last 6 games.
In Canella, a couple of weeks back, I think he scored like 28 out of their first 30 points.
I think we were, yeah.
I mean, just he went off. I mean, you talk about having a night. So let's hope he doesn't have another one like that one tonight. Another Beverly seniors getting introduced. McCormick and Martian making their first start, and Goodwin, they're making their first start of the year.
And we have Meg Chine's favorite player, Luigi Durain. We got Matt Rotting. How long you think they get? How many minutes you think they get started out the gate? Couple minutes?
Couple minutes.
Now we're going to head down to the floor for the national anthem and the presentation of the colors by the Beverly High School ROTC.
While we're waiting here, Alex, usually senior night, they usually do it the last regular season home game, which is next Tuesday. But they decided they wanted to do it tonight, being a Friday night. Being a Friday night, they figured a little better of a crowd, and Peabody's a little bit more of a rivalry than Rivera's.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
About to get underway here at the Henry Cabot Fieldhouse, and it's a big game for Beverly. Obviously, you have that 1-4 record against D1 opponents. They've all been great. But what I'm looking at here is the Division II North playoff seeding right now. Beverly right now sitting at 4th at 10-5. But if you look at spots 2 through 7, you have 6 teams that are either 11-4, 10-5, or 11-6. This is a big win for Beverly in terms of seeding, especially if they want to have home court advantage throughout the majority of the playoffs.
And like you mentioned earlier, too, Peabody is in, so both teams are in. It looks like they're going to give the both teams about another 3 minutes, because they've been standing around with the introductions of senior night, so that's a good idea. Let them get loose again. So while we're waiting for that, let's talk about okay, now speaking of Peabody, there should be a great game going on over in Peabody tonight between the Beverly girls and Peabody girls.
Yes.
Beverly girls need one more win. We're going to get some up-to-date scores as the game goes along. I understand that game has just started and Beverly's up real quick, 6-2. Moreland has half their points, 3. That's a real surprise, huh?
This is my surprise
she's
face.
Terrific. Yeah, she's unbelievable. She's going to be a factor to be reckoned with down the road. But anyways, that should be a good game. We'll keep you up to date as the scores come in over in Peabody. And like Alex, like you mentioned, Peabody Boys are in. They won the other night to get in. So both teams are in. But again, this is now you're looking to get as high a seeding. And the big thing is trying to get a home game. That home court is so big in the state tournament. So
definitely. And
both Beverly and Peabody were looking for a couple more wins to try and get a home game.
Looking at this Peabody squad as well, not a lot of height, not a lot of size, a lot of guards on that team. Their tallest player, number 20, is wearing a practice shirt right now, as you can see, going up for the dunk. His offensive ability is lacking very much after watching him in that JV game. I don't know if he's even going to play because he played the majority of that JV game. So I don't think he'll be a factor at all, and I think Beverly's length will really come into play here, especially with Davies getting more minutes as the weeks go on.
Well, I remember the kid Irvine from last year. He had a pretty good game here against Beverly. And so him and Canelo, I think, are two kids to watch from the outside. But, again, this should be a good ball game. They're winding down the clock. We get less than 40 seconds to stop. Both teams have gone to the bench. They're going to get their final instructions from their coaches, and we'll be getting underway in about a minute.
Who do you think takes the tip if you don't have Crowley out there?
Okay, I'm going to go with Marchand.
You are? You know, I don't want to bet against him. I'm going to go with Goodwin, though.
Okay.
I'm going Goodwin. How much you want to wager on this?
Okay, a Milky Way.
Milky Way? Oh, because you already ate yours.
You're not supposed to tell me now. My wife's home watching and listening to this now.
Listen, I'm sorry.
No, just
it was a fake Milky Way.
Thank you very much,
it was
Alex.
tofu. It was tofu. It just looked like a Milky Way because you can do so many versatile things with tofu. Such a great food.
Yeah, got a nice crowd coming in. I see all the regulars here already. Freddie Smuckler, Dave Contarino, Jazz McKenna. A lot of the regulars already here. Ricky and Bobo Forrest down below here.
Well, looks like we're both wrong. Luigi Durain going to take the tip for the Panthers.
You know, we didn't think about the regulars, two of the regulars starting.
We
there, so,
didn't.
yeah. That would make sense. I didn't do a good job looking at the bench before we know. Because Luigi's he's done a pretty good job rebounding all year.
He has.
You know, for God, he's done a nice job.
That game against Everett, the last one that we saw at home, he had 7 points in that fourth quarter to keep them afloat down the stretch.
Okay, we're ready to get underway.
Hernandez versus Durain. It's won by the Panthers. Rodden comes away with it. We're going to start this one.
Okay, Peabody looks like they're starting off in a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone. So, Beverly's going to look to try and break this with some outside shooting.
Marchand gets it to Durain. In the corner now, it's Goodwin. Durain likes to take early shots to get himself rolling, especially from that distance. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive board, Rodding back to the hands of Durain. Rodding drives baseline, drops
Nice
it down
pass.
to Marchand, sent
Nice
away.
pass.
It was Canelo with the block.
Beverly ball underneath the basket. Peabody will probably now go to a 2-3 zone, which is exactly what they're doing.
Rodding to inbound it. They have a stack. Marchand in the corner. Goodwin.
I tell you, Goodwin's a good outside shooter. He should be looking for the hoop there.
Durain
That's a
with
tough
the
shot.
floater.
By
No
Louis.
good.
Oh, Goodwin got whacked. Good hustle by John.
Corner
Makes
three
the
from
save.
Durain. No good. 0 for 3 from the field to start this one.
Beverly ball again.
Another stack here.
Going to get a new 30-second clock, I think. Yep, they just reset it.
Rodding to inbound it. Durain going to the far corner, looking for him. Couldn't get open. It's Marchand. Back out. Turnover. Hernandez with the ball now. Slows it down. Drops it off. 3 from Hernandez. No good. Offensive board for the Tanners. He'll get a fresh 30.
Peabody's first possession of the game, really.
Yeah, after a few offensive boards from the Panthers. Peabody finally getting a chance with the ball. 3 off the mark. Rebound Marchand.
Nice rebound by Clock over the Rodding.
Slow start to this game for the Panthers. Understandable with 3 subs in the start. Rodding for a 3. High bounce, no good. Another offensive board. That's Durain. Drops it down to Marchand. Posts up. Goodwin with the jumper. No good, but McCormick grabs an offensive board.
Boy, Beverly's doing a nice job on the boards. He got about 5 offensive rebounds already. Rodding's going to settle things.
Mid-range J. In
Boy,
and out.
I think there's a cover on that rim. I'll tell you, that ball just won't drop.
Senior night. It's a senior prank.
We got a foul here on Beverly. We'll check to see who that's on in a minute. Fouls are going to be on Marchand. That's his first. Team in the first on the team.
Corner three from Hernandez. No good. Rebound.
Wow, both teams are off. They're shooting as cold as the weather outside.
It's going to be called out of bounds. That was Hernandez. .548 left to go in the first. No points scored.
No score. 2 minutes into the game already. Okay, Peabody looking like a little half-court trap here. Beverly breaks it with no problem. Again, Goodwin's got to look for the hoop now when he gets the ball. And Martian, too. Martian's getting the ball, and he's looking to pass it.
Deep three from Durain off the mark. 0 for 4 from the field so far is Luigi.
Wow, not even close.
Canella trying to drive. Going to get a foul, I believe, on Goodwin.
It'll be John Goodwin's first foul. Second on the team.
Irvine to inbound for the Tanners.
By the way, Peavy's coached by Thad Broughton, who's a 2,000-point scorer over at St. Mary's and Lynn. They won back-to-back state championships with Matt Karakutis also on that team. So Matt and Thad are best of friends. They're coaching against each other tonight.
For bragging rights, I'm assuming.
You got it.
It's a good play there by Gustin with the contact and a hand all over the ball to get it to go.
And somebody's finally on the board. Okay, Peavy running a full-court press here. They make a steal off it.
Canella to Gustin. More contact with Rotting. 2 more points for Gustin.
All right, I say you got to come probably with the starters now because they've been in there for 3 minutes, and I think they're
another turnover. That was McCormick.
They're having a little trouble with the press, so I don't think Karakutis is going to wait too long here.
I think Karakutis wants to get one of them a bucket. I think that's my feeling. I have no reason to believe that, but it's the only thing I can really think of right now. Like you said, 3.5 minutes. Offense has not been clicking. The press is really starting to get to them.
Well, they're not just clicking. They're not even close.
Yeah.
Some of those shots.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying.
Oh, yeah, no. Listen, that's expected. They haven't played much.
So after the first quarter in Peabody, the Beverly girls leading 16-7. We're going to have those updates for you all night as the Beverly girls just need one more win to qualify for the state tournament. Goodwin for 3.
Goodwin, get in there, John.
Just off the mark. You're going to try to chase down the offensive board.
Good shot by John. I mentioned earlier, John's a good outside shooter. And we're going to get the starters coming right now at this buzzer right here, I believe.
And Goodwin just picked up his second foul on the loose ball. And we're going to get Crowley, Moreland, and Abreu in. Standing ovation from the Beverly fan squad for Goodwin, McCormick, and Marchand.
Well deserved. Good job, guys. All right, we got a 4-0 game.
Just reached the 4-minute mark left in the first quarter. 3 from the corner, in and out. Board Abreu, he's already pushing. He's got Crowley with him. He's going to try to keep it himself.
Get a foul.
I believe that foul is going to go on Barker. Excuse me, no, that's on Irvine. That's his first.
I think. His first, the team first.
Down low to Crowley.
Oh, nice pass down below. Moreland can't bring it home.
And Durain steals it.
Rebound.
Long 2. Off the mark. Offensive board.
Another
Moreland, the
rebound,
putback,
Moreland.
no good. Beverly still keeping it. Abreu with his floater gets to go. So Beverly finally on the board after 8 offensive rebounds in this first quarter.
All right, 4-2. 3:30 to go in the first quarter, in case you just joined us.
And I really think this Beverly, we've talked about a team not with a lot of height. They do have length. I think it's going to be Crowley and Moreland and Davies that are going to feast tonight on the Tanners. As a 3 hit.
Nice shot by Irvine.
Irvine's first bucket. 7-2 lead for the Tanners.
Peavy staying in that press. Beverly should break this. They've had good success against the press.
Crowley,
nice job. That's a nice job.
3 for 2.
Who made that pass? Crowley? Was that Crowley?
Oh, yeah.
That was a great pass by Crowley. I'll tell you, Beverly has really had no problem breaking presses. Even Everett, as good as their press is.
They got Everett to quit on it.
Everett took it off. Here's a nice steal now by
Durain. He's going to try to go coast to coast.
Oh, God, that one hand.
I know you don't like it. You're old school.
No. Oh, if you notice, the ball almost rolled off his hand. He almost lost it with that one hand.
Durain, his first bucket.
I know Karakutis has talked to him. I've talked to him.
1 for 6 from the field is Durain tonight. Finally got one to go. A 3 from Canella. He lets the BHS fan squad know it. The shake of his head. (10-6) lead for the Tanners. Peabody with 2 made 3-point field goals. Beverly so far with none. Rotting down low to Moreland. Easy bunny for the 2.
10-8 ball game.
Gustin guarded by Abreu. Takes the pick. Sent away
Nice
by
block.
Abreu.
Is that Toscani or Crowley blocked?
It could have been either one of them.
Yeah, I think it might
Toscani
have
was
been
coming from behind, but Crowley was right there
I think
too.
it was Crowley.
Looking to go in the corner. They end up getting it up top to Canella.
Beverly goes to a 2-3 zone on a out-of-bounds play.
Drops it off. 3 from Gustin. No good. Rebound to Abreu.
Yeah,
He's going
ball.
to push. Nice behind the back move.
Oh,
Moreland
nice
in for
pass.
2.
And 1.
Abreu showing his skills. He's already got 4 points, 2 assists, and 3 boards.
Beautiful no-look pass.
This crowd really has filled out.
That's going to be Irvine's second foul also. Moreland shooting 1.
Can't complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Tied up with a minute and a half to go. 10-10. Well, good start for the Beverly girls over there in Peabody. You said it was 16-7, Alex?
Yep, after the first. 18-9 now.
Now we got an update. It's now
Into the second
18-9.
quarter. Gonna have a couple subs for the Panthers. Moreland will get a breather as well as Rotting. Davies and Kamara come in, and this is a team that we've seen only go 7 deep on their roster for the last couple weeks. Deep 3, got it to go. That's Irvine. He's got a shot on him. Gonna get a timeout from Karakutis and the Panthers.
You don't like the way they're getting those open looks. So we got 13-10. Hey, well, we got a quick timeout here, too. Timmy Moreland's been great all year about sending us scores, and I know we'll get him from Robert tonight also. But Timmy Moreland's birthday today. So
Ooh.
Duncan and Alicia's dad. Okay, I don't know how old the old man is, but happy birthday, Tim.
And there's we're going to show you a tweet on the screen from Lisa Marciano, Tim's wife, and we're going to read it right now. Thank you for sharing. I love BevCam for recording varsity boys and girls hoop games because both teams play in the same night. Tim and I have to split the games from the Moreland kids. All schools, parents, and fans should be lucky to have this access like BevCam. And thank you for watching, Lisa. Thank you to all our watchers, all of our viewers and listeners. And thank you, Lisa, especially for calling me out saying that if Alyssa had a triple-double with blocks, I would custom make a jersey and wear it every Friday. I haven't done that because I don't know anywhere where I
really?
can. I don't know anywhere where I can. So if anybody knows where I can get a Moreland jersey, which I don't think I can,
jersey.
so I can get it made.
Oh, go down and see Todd.
I might have to.
Go down
I
and see
might
Todd.
have to.
All right, 13-10. Beverly girls are now up 26-9.
Davies
So off to
trying
good
to get it
start
down
over
low
there.
to Crowley. Does. Crowley puts
Crowley,
it up
nice
to 2.
reverse. 13-12. Less than a minute to go.
Durain might have had a steal to bring it all the way back, but the referee's legs got in the way.
Crowley goes up big for the rebound.
It's coming the other way
35
now.
seconds in the quarter.
Abreu drives.
Nice drive by
contact.
Abreu. Can't get to make go. Peabody rebounds. 24 seconds. Let's see if Peabody holds for 1.
Irvine just hit a couple big threes. He's going to hold it up.
Okay, now they just noticed the shot clock. They'll hold for 1 here. 13 seconds.
Irvine guarded by Durain tightly.
We're down to 10.
Going to take a pick. Looking for a 3. Gets it to Barker. Stutters, but he'll take the shot. No good. Abreu, he might have to heave it from half court. He's going to try.
Ooh.
No foul call there
Almost
in the
got
end
a foul
by
there,
Canella.
jeez.
But at the end of 1, Beverly trails 13-12. Big quarter from Abreu. Couple big shots from Moreland. And Beverly is right back in this after struggling at the beginning of the quarter because of the subs.
All right. When we get this time out here, let's make a trip around the city, as we call it. Okay, a quick hello and a shout out there to the class of 86. Jeff Bryson, Debbie Miller, and Stacy Pelletier, who are back home watching the game. The Goodhue family, Ben, Sarah, Maggie Grace. Lenny down at Beverly, Jade watching the ball game down there with Jimmy Cross. Got my old time and friends Jack Ramari, Roger Morency, Danny Mavages, Stick Crowley, my pal Johnny P, Danny Corrado, Tyler Vostek and the girls, Liz, Sloan, and Sienna. George Mizens, quick hello to George Mizens and shout out to George. And we're going to talk about George. We're going to talk about the guards in Beverly High basketball later on today, and George Mizens' name will be mentioned. We'll talk a little bit more about that later.
And quick shout out to my mom at home with the flu. Hope you get better soon.
Oh, get better, Mom.
We both had the flu at the same time. Also, shout out Meg Chines watching this all the way from UNH.
Nice.
Because you know she loves some Massachusetts high school boys basketball.
Nice.
Canella couldn't get that one to go. It's coming the other way. Abreu into the corner. Durain for three. Off the mark. Davies with the offensive board. He's going to drive into the corner again, but we're going to get a travel.
Yeah, he should have shot the ball.
And that's something we've seen from Davies a lot. Earlier in the season when he was getting his minutes, he was being very aggressive, almost too selfish, and now you're seeing him pass a lot, almost being too unselfish. But it's good to see him getting into that, getting that aspect in his game to really round it out.
Well, I mentioned before, he's a great passer, and he looks to pass, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes he needs to look at the hoop a little bit more, and like that particular drive just then.
Davies drops it off to Kamara, in for an easy two, but it's in and out. Offensive board, Davies. Put back, gets it
nice
to go.
Job by Davies.
One thing I like about Davies, too, if he overpowers you and outmans you, so to speak, on the other end, he's going to let you know about it. He's going to say something in your face.
Speaking of Davies, my Philly boy, he got some good bragging rights, I'm sure, at school this week.
Oh, yeah. Almost stolen at half court by Durain. Ends up in Canella's hands for three. No good.
Ooh.
Offensive board, Gustin. He'll try to drop it off. Hernandez with the floater, no good. Davies with the board.
Davies,
it up
nice outlet pass.
It's Durain now for two.
Nice
good.
pass. That's a nice job. That's the way the game's played.
Durain with four now. Abreu, that's his third assist.
Ball barely touched the floor on that. Great two-hand over-the-head pass, outlet pass by Davies.
Hernandez to Canella.
Beverly's first lead here. Oh, nice steal.
Kamara trips up, though. Durain with the defense. I think he's going to be called for a foul on the floor. It's his first, team's fourth.
All right, we got 6:16 to go in the half. Beverly's up by 3. Beverly on a 4-0 run.
Abreu and Durain going to get a rest.
Kyle Kamara is in there now.
Gustin has it taken away from him. That's Rotting. Going to push it up. Kamara's there. He's in the corner for three.
Attaboy.
Yes!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Look for that shot, Kyle.
Lights Kamara
Nice
action
job.
for 3. 6 minutes left
I've
to
been
go
waiting for
in the
this kid to
first half.
step up.
19-13 Beverly lead.
I think this kid's going to have a heck of a year next year. He's going to get some good experience this year, and I don't think he realizes how good he can be.
We've seen him improve before our eyes this year as another deep three from Irvine doesn't go. Moreland, rebound, he's pushing it.
Oh, lost it.
Update from the girls, they lead in Peabody by a score of 30-9. You can almost yeah, it's a big difference there.
Up by 21, 30-9.
30-9, they're going to punch their ticket to the tourney in emphatic fashion.
Well,
Haley Anderson also contributing as well as Alyssa Moreland in that game.
Beverly's
Kamara,
got
nice pass.
Might have been a travel there. I think Jack might get away with the travel if you watch the replay there. But we're going to take the foul. Give me the third on Peabody, I think.
Foul's going to go against Canella.
His first. Third on a team, I think, over there. I can't see.
Yep.
Crowley's going to shoot up here.
We're going to get the first sub from Peabody as Espinal checks in for Irvine.
Beverly on an 8-0 run, Alex. They were down 13-12 after 1. Crowley's been fantastic from the line, too, Alex, all year. 5:29 to go in the half. Crowley
knocks them both down.
Makes it a 9-point run. 21-13. Beverly's up 8, their biggest lead of the night.
Couple picks up top, trying to get people open. Barker with it now.
Beverly playing man-to-man here now.
Espinal for 3, gets it to go. Just checks in, he got his first bucket. Big three-pointer. And that Beverly run cut the lead down to 5. Excuse me, yep.
So that starts to bleed in a little bit. Just under 5 to play in the half.
Rotting to Moreland,
Peabody
he can
in
shoot
zone.
the 3. Going to get a timeout from head coach Thad Broughton. And a quick update from that Beverly Peabody game. At halftime, Beverly leads 30-9. Haley Anderson with 16 points.
Wow.
Alyssa Moreland with 8.
Wow. 16 points
16
and 8
points.
points.
And 8 points.
So they get 24 out of the 30 points.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not surprised either. They can both put it in the hoop.
4:44 left to go in this first half. Beverly leads 21-16. What are you seeing out of this Beverly team in this first half so far?
Well, they got off to a slow start. Like I said, I thought there was a lid on that basket the first couple of minutes. Boy, nothing was going home. And, some shots around the rim, and then they had some shots that were like bricks. Mm-hmm. But they've settled down. Peabody, as you noticed, had to come out of that press right away because Beverly, like I said earlier, has they haven't had much trouble with anybody pressing them. Mm-hmm. And again, Everett is the type of team, they'll be up 50 points and they'll continue to press you. Beverly broke it so good that Everett actually took it off. So kudos to Coach Carol Kudus and Coach Downey.
Rotting, quick pass to Crowley down low. Couldn't get it to go.
He misses but stays with it and gets the roll. Good job by Jack Crowley to stay with it. Nice pass by Matt Rotting. Thread the needle right between the zone. Beverly up 7, 23-16, 4:22 to go.
Durain getting ready to check back in. We have a foul, I believe, on Kamara on the floor. Durain checks back in. Another substitution for
All of a sudden, the foul's on Rotting, 23.
Okay.
His first. 5th on the team.
3 from O'Neal, gets it to go. We haven't heard his name a lot tonight, but he knocks down a big 3, and the majority of these Peabody points have come from beyond the arc. As Moreland tries to go up for 2, he'll be fouled by Canella in the act of shooting. And a lot of threes, like I was saying, from this Tanner team. I believe we have 2 from Irvine. Canella hit 1 as well. We saw 1 from Espinal and O'Neal. That's 15 out of the 18 points. All been 3-pointers.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you're right. That's Canella's second foul. And Irvine's got 2. That could be big coming down the stretch. Moreland's going to get a pair.
Can't knock down the first.
5 threes. You're right. 15 points out of the 19 3-pointers. It's keeping them in the game. Moreland's second free throw is up and good.
24-16. 24-19 Panther lead. 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Gustin looking down low to Canella, but gets it to Irvine, who knocks down another 3.
Wow.
So all of Irvine's points tonight, all 3 buckets, 3-pointers. He's got 9. And 18 out of the 22 from 3-pointers.
Nice passing by Beverly. Good ball movement.
Rotting, almost getting trapped, gets it out to Crowley. He'll take a 3. He has some touch. Couldn't get the roll. Abreu check in for Kamara.
Good job by Kyle. 6 threes. Woo.
Gustin. Gustin has the 4 points on the Tanners that weren't threes.
Ooh, might have got away to the offensive foul there.
Canella knocks that one in. 5 points for him.
Is that Canella?
Was Canella. Tied at 24 here. Durain for 3. Off the mark. Can't really find that streak tonight.
Oh, nice pass.
Dribbling around everyone. Irvine has it now. Guarded by Durain. A runner. Just throws it off the backboard. Rebound Crowley. Roding's going to try to start it. Abreu 3. No good. Crowley.
Beverly, another offensive rebound. Crowley.
Finds Durain in the corner for another 3. Gets it to go. Durain finally knocks down a 3-point field goal. He's got 7 to lead all Beverly scores. Lead all scores in this game? Actually, no. Irvine leads all scores with 9. We're going to get an offensive foul, I believe, on 15, O'Neal. Actually, it's going to go against Canella. That's his third.
We talked about that. I was surprised he didn't get him out of there.
And Canella going to take a seat. Most likely until about halfway through the third quarter, you'd have to imagine. 27-24 Panther lead, 2:15 left to go in the first half. Abreu's got some running room. He's going to take it to the hole, throw it up. No foul call, but
wow,
stay with the Panthers.
No blood, no foul, I guess.
Kamara to inbound it. Abreu in the corner, 3. No good, rebound Irvine. Tanner's coming the other way now.
2 minutes to go in the half. Beverly up 3.
Gustin going to take Moreland. Drops it off to Barker. Hesitation in for 2. Barker's first points of the night. Beverly holding on to a 1-point lead. Abreu with it now. Nice pass. Kamara in for 2. Oh, I spoke too soon. As Kamara missed the bunny, gets it out to Abreu. Can't put it home. Offensive board. Crowley. His putback gets in there. Crowley with 6 points in this second quarter. That's his 4th unofficial rebound.
This Crowley kid's going to be dangerous. He's going to be dangerous this senior year if he keeps improving. And I know he's going to. He's a hard worker.
Hernandez off the mark. Roding trying to chase it down. Karakoutis catches him.
I wouldn't be surprised at halftime if Karakoutis comes out and goes to a box of 1 on Irvine, or maybe even a triangle 2 on him and Canella.
Gustin, nice look to Barker. He can't handle it. Even better hands by Karakoutis.
Yeah, him in the wrong spot, right? Hit him in the hands.
1:04 left in the first half. Beverly leads 29-26. Maybe try to get 2 shots out of this. If they play the clock right. Kamara to Roding. Down low to Davies. He's getting triple teamed. Poked away. Roding comes away with it. Driving. Nice look to Davies. Mid-range jumper. Great touch. Got the roll. 2 points for the Philadelphia native. It's just so fun to say.
A Philly boy.
Assist coming from Roding on that play.
Beverly's going to get the last shot here if they don't give up an offensive rebound here.
O'Neal. Irvine.
26 seconds to go in the half.
Long
on the shot clock.
There's the degree of difficulty on that shot from Irvine very high.
Jesus, his first 2 passes.
He's got 11 points in the first half. He leads all scores. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot clock turned off. Gustin fouling Roding.
That's the 6th foul. Beverly be shooting 1-on-1. It's only 8 seconds to go on the next foul.
Yep.
So unless they get fouled within 8 seconds here. Foul's going to be on Gustin. His first.
5 seconds on the clock. Roding. Davies. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound O'Neal. He'll just chuck it up at the end. Can't get it to go. It was on the line, but a little too powerful. At the end of the first half, Beverly takes a 31-26 lead into the locker room. Big first half from Crowley. He had 6 points in that second quarter. He's got 8 tonight. Abreu playing very well. 4 points, 4 assists, 4 boards for the young fella. Durain connecting on a 3-pointer there. 31-28 score. Heading in Yeah, 31-28 score heading into halftime for the Panthers, and we'll be back in the second half for more analysis in a little bit.
And again, real quick, Peabody, 6 threes in the first half, and those threes are keeping them in the game. So, again, we'll see how Coach Karakulis, if he decides to stay that man-to-man, switch it back and forth to zone. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to a triangle 2 on those 2 guards, or maybe even a box of 1.
Yeah, Irvine with 11 points in that first half, and Canella, 3 fouls for him. That's going to be big going into the second half as well.
Real big. All right, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the second half.
Here we go.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
Listen.
All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize
Unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just
Listen.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness. And so are you.
Creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary results in human culture. Dreams come from inspiration. Inspiration comes from an idea. And ideas come from creativity. We believe in raising up a new generation of creative minds. And it all starts with you. Help sponsor the award-winning Beverly High School Media Program so the students can have the resources they need to make dreams happen.
Welcome back to the Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse here in Beverly, Massachusetts, with the Panthers hold a 31-28 lead against the Peabody Tanners going into the second half. Big half for the Panthers, especially for Crowley. He led the team with 8 points, Terrain behind him with 7, Moreland right behind him with 5. A lot of balanced scoring for the Panthers. But like you said, most of those points from the Peabody side, I believe 6 3-pointers for the Tanners to make up most of their 28 points.
And while we got a little time here now, if Robert can put up on the screen, we're going to talk. We talked about the centers a couple weeks ago. And last broadcast, we talked about the forwards. We're going to throw some guards at you tonight. And again, this is just food for thought. Danny Maverages. Danny was a 3-year varsity player. Scored over 300 plus his senior year. Jack Romari, great athlete. George Mizens, we talked about George earlier. One of the best point guards I've seen. This kid had eyes in the back of his head. He went to the foul line, you might as well put the point up. He never missed. Billy Card, Bippy Manuel, George Copeless. Glenn Conley, Glenn Batchelor played in the same backcourt, class of 72.
Two Glens in a backcourt. I like that.
Unbelievable. This is before the three-pointer. Would have been dangerous back then. Mike LaPointe, a 4-year varsity player. Bob Michelle, Billy Hayes, and his brother Timmy Hayes. Then going on to the next group, we have Mark Michelle. Chucky Palmer once scored 45 points in the game. Jason Silva, one of my first captains. Matt LaPointe, okay. Marty Harrington, my last captain, 2003. Scott Gambale. The late Martin Gomez, Seth Stanchel, Percy Ferraris. Nate Knudsen, Mike Clayton, Curtis Manuel, Justin Mars, and last but not least,
Chris Keaton.
Chris Keaton.
I know a lot of those names towards the end. Knudsen was really fun to watch.
So we're going to talk about, and I'm going to put my number up later on, and we want you, if you can, when you see my name, you can either, please don't do this till after the game, first of all. You can call me or text me who you think or consider are the 10 top basketball players to play for Beverly High. And we're going to try and put a top 10 together, maybe 5 subs in the bench. And we'll throw those names up one more time. All right, so we're off for the second half, Alex.
Durain, he had 7 in that first half. Abreu with it now. Back to Luigi, 3, no good. Barker going to chase that down. He's going to go up for 2. 2 points for the Tanners to start this third quarter.
Barker.
2 points for Barker. He's got 4 tonight. Abreu up top, guarded by Barker. Rotting back to Abreu, 3. Got to go. Abreu's got 7. He's filling the stat sheet.
Now let's see what Beverly's playing for defense here. Now it looks like they're man-to-man now. Everybody's got a man.
Sent away by Crowley. I believe he got a piece of that.
You know, Canales get 3 fouls already.
Durain.
Nice take by
Nice take. Great drop pass there, too, from Rotting to get that assist.
You know, Canales get 3 fouls. He just went to the hoop. You know, you got to step in and take it off with a foul on him.
Canella thinking about a 3. He's guarded by Rotting. Step back. Can't get it to go. Abreu with the board. It's his 5th. Pushing it ahead himself in the corner. Durain. Quick pass to Abreu. Back to Durain. Past a couple defenders. Rotting, who's open for 3. Back to Luigi. Open 3. Can't get the roll.
Get it.
Durain gets his own board. Throws it up. Can't get it to go. Another board. Has that one sent away.
Block from behind.
2 points for Hernandez on the other end. Excuse me, no. Misspoke again, but Canella puts it up for 2. It's the second time I've done that tonight. You could blame me, or you could blame the players for not getting those easy 2s.
Alex, did we say Canella's get 3 fouls or Irvine's get 3?
Canella's got 2, Canella's got 3, Irvine has 2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So foul trouble for both of them as Abreu takes another deep 3, can't get it to go. Crowley.
Nice offensive rebound by Crowley, up and back.
He went up around 3 Tanner players and came down with that one himself.
Beverly 6-point lead, 38-32.
Irvine guarded tightly by Durain. Gustin with it, down low to
nice
Hernandez.
pass.
Back to Gustin, goes up for 2 with contact, no foul call. The board, Moreland, he's coming the other way now. Almost loses it, drops it down to Crowley nicely. A floater, can't get it to go, but he grabs his own board and puts it in for 2. Crowley's got double digits now with 10. He's also got 6 boards unofficially.
Beverly back up 8. I think their largest lead was 8 or 9, right? I know it was at least 8.
They went on that big run to start that second quarter.
Oh, cheap foul.
It's going to go on Rotting as Kamara comes in for Durain.
Give me Rotting second. First on the team. Didn't catch that, Robert.
Canella goes up for 2 and 1. Foul's going to go against Moreland. Foul's going to go against Moreland. We got an update from the girls over in Peabody. They lead in the third quarter by a score of 37-12. 25-point lead there for the Panthers. Quickly gets it up to Moreland, almost loses it out of bounds off his feet. Quickly finds Crowley though. He's going to drive, try to kick it out. Kamara slows it down. Abreu, 3. Back iron. Rebound Canella. He's pushing it the other way. He's with Gustin.
Over to him. By the way, this kid Gustin I hear is quite a ball player, shot stop. Got the word from my man Jeff Bryson. He's going Division I down at, I think, Bryant.
Okay.
I'll have to check that, but I'll have to check him out during the baseball season. Yeah, he's headed down to Bryant from a full scholarship. He's a shot stop. So thank you, Jeff Bryson, for that up to date.
Peabody came out with a press there. I think we're going to get a travel on Davies. We do.
You know, I don't know if it's a travel. I'll have to look at that again, but he kind of, the way he went through, he kind of dragged it a little bit, went slow motion. Beverly straight up man-to-man. Up by 6, 40-34.
Hernandez looking for Canella, gets it to Barker. Gustin thinking about a 3. It's Irvine now guarded by Kamara tightly. Gustin deep 2. On the mark, just a little short. Abreu, the rebound, quickly gets it out in transition. He's going to take on the whole team himself. Can't get it to go, but Crowley's there to save him. Offensive board and the putback for Crowley.
Crowley's having a game. 12 points, 13 points, 14 points. He's 2 for 2 from the line.
Hernandez, finger roll, no good. Rebound, Davies. He'll push it.
Give
Almost
it
loses it. He's going to turn it over.
I was saying, give it up.
Hernandez on the other end, easy 2. After the turnover, that's Hernandez.
That's his first. Yeah, that's his first hoop.
Moreland's going to probably check in for Davies.
Peabody down to 2-2-1, or what I call the UCLA full court press. Crowley.
Couldn't get it to go.
Tough angle.
Yep.
Tough angle. I don't know if didn't quite have the angle.
Gustin bringing it up. Hernandez fresh off that bucket. Guarded by Davies, clapping at him. Love the attitude there on the defensive side. In the corner, it's Irvine. He'll drive. Good way to use his body, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Rodden quickly pushes it up to Abreu. He'll slow it down. Canella got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls.
He almost picked up a stupid 4th.
Rodden taking the pick from Crowley. Kamara for 3. Yes!
Ah, boy, I love to see that because he needs that little confidence. Again.
It was a great design play. You had the pick from Crowley, and then you had Kamara coming off a pick on the baseline, freeing himself open for a 3. Easy decision for him to take that.
Kyle's still growing, too. You look at him, he's got that perfect body for basketball play. He's arms and legs.
3 from Hernandez. He'll get it to go. Davies didn't close out.
So Hernandez being held scoreless up to halftime now has 2 baskets.
Abreu.
5 points.
Davies.
Ooh, boy, he traveled first.
Called for travel. He was pushed.
Yeah, he was, but you know what? I think he shuffled just before.
Moreland's going to come in for Davies. Davies not happy. He's frustrated. Couple tough series there for him. Couple tough possessions. Didn't close out on that defensive play moments ago. Got called for the travel there. 43-14 lead for the Panthers. The girls.
Well, they are laying it on. Who scored that basket, Alex?
Gustin in there for 2. Good move to get the
43-14 Beverly girls. Wow.
Crowley, corner 3 in front of the fan squad. Gets it to go. Crowley's pumped. He's got 17.
So they get that back. Beverly up 7. Minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter here. Good take by
Sent away by Crowley. Moreland's coming the other way. He'll have it deflected. And what a game from Crowley so far tonight. Hernandez gets it away from Rodden.
3-on-1.
O'Neal, he'll take it himself. Gets it to go. O'Neal's got 5 tonight now. It was a good move by him on the baseline. Beverly struggling to get out of that press. They get it up to Moreland. He'll take a 3. He has range. Yes!
Who hit that, Moreland?
Moreland for 3. He's got 8 tonight. Timeout, Peabody. 48-43 lead for the Panthers after 2 big threes from their big men, Crowley and Moreland, back-to-back.
Wow, nice. Well, that's good for the Beverly girls. That's going to be a nice, solid win against the Peabody girls team that's been playing pretty good lately. They're up 43-14. Wow, didn't expect that.
Yeah, they're going to punch their ticket to the tournament tonight. Both Beverly boys and girls team are going to be in playoff action. Panthers right now have a tough road ahead of them. We're going to take a look at it now. A couple games left, and you have that end of the season tournament. They're going to be against Revere. Revere actually the only team in the NEC North not to clinch a playoff berth. Of all the teams in the NEC North, the Patriots have not done that. Then they're going to go to Marblehead, a team that they might see in the playoffs down the stretch, Beverly. Then they have that end-of-the-year tournament against Bishop Fenwick in that first game, and then either a consolation game or a championship game to round out the season in that tournament.
That's going to be a good tournament, both boys and girls. So if you're not doing anything next weekend, that would be Sunday the 18th and Monday the 19th. Come on down to the field house. We're going to have a girls' game starting off on Sunday at 2 o'clock, followed by the boys. It'll be Gloucester Masconomic girls, followed by the Gloucester Masconomic boys.
Yeah, come down. Come say hi to me and Coach D here.
Toscani's going to pick up a foul. It's only his first.
51-53. Panther lead.
51-43.
Excuse me, 51-43. Panther lead. 32 seconds left on the clock, 20 on the shot clock. Hernandez with the contact, sent away by Kamara, but he might be called for his third foul. He will be. Oh, it's going to be his first foul. I don't know why I have him down for 3.
Yeah, because it's the fourth on the team. Maybe you're looking at the 4 up there.
Oh, in my scorebook. Well, I really messed up.
So Hernandez shooting the pair. He misses the first. So Beverly's going to get the last shot of the quarter. Well, no. Yeah, they will. It's 30-second clock. Thinking of the pros, NBA 24-second clock.
Hernandez knocks down the second. All 6 of his points coming in this third quarter.
Beverly up 7. They'll probably hold for one shot here, I'm sure. 51-44. We're down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Peabody sitting in a zone, 2-3 zone. 13, about 8 seconds you got to go, Alex. All right, you got to go right now. You got to go. You got to go.
Durain in the corner, all draped over.
Boy, you don't want to settle for a
ill-advised
shot like that.
shot. They get it back. Kamara's going to have to throw it up. I don't think he got it off in time.
No, he didn't.
And you wanted to get a cleaner look at the basket there to end that quarter.
Yeah, you want to try and get a better shot than what they got, I think.
Beverly leads 51-44 going into the fourth quarter. Big quarter from Crowley. Dominated on the offensive end. Moreland hit a 3. A couple buckets. A 3 from Abreu as well. 4 threes for the Panthers in that third quarter. Abreu, Moreland, Crowley, and Kamara knocked him down. Irvine held scoreless in that third quarter. Canella, we saw him in there even though with the 3 fouls. He had 2 buckets, and Hernandez finally hit the score sheet. He had 6 in the third quarter for the Tanners. 48-20 Panther lead against Peabody. Girls team in Peabody. Update there for you. Lead 28 points over the Tanners. Again, a great win for the girls. Punched their ticket into the tournament. Heard at halftime, Moreland had 8 points and Haley Anderson added 16. They had 24 out of 30 first half points for the girls. And starting the fourth quarter here, the Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse. Beverly holding on to a 7-point lead. Trying to get their second win against Division I teams. Gustin takes a pick from Barker. Moreland comes away with it. Kamara now around half court. There's numbers. He's going to tape it himself. Blocking foul. See if it was in motion.
Well, that could have gone either way.
It's going to go against Irvine. That's his third.
I think that's only their first team foul this half, isn't it? Right?
Kamara's going to be at the line shooting 2. Front rim's the first.
Come on, Kyle. These count.
Free throws are free.
Gotta make them. There you go. That's my boy.
He's got 7 points tonight.
Beverly, good man-to-man.
Irvine finds Hernandez. Behind the arc, guarded by Durain. Gets it out to O'Neal. Use a pick from Hernandez. Gets by a couple players. Gustin in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Moreland. He's pushing it ahead. Beverly has numbers, but Moreland will slow it. Finds Durain in the corner. Rotting.
Good move. You use a little clock line. You're up 8. Want to take good shots. You're in no rush.
Abreu, 3. Yes!
huge, huge three.
His second three tonight. He has 10 points for the Panthers so far.
It's Beverly's biggest lead now, 11, Alex. Clock could become a big factor pretty soon. 6:40 and counting.
O'Neal, he's shown
Beverly's
flashes.
playing good man-to-man this half, Alex.
Gustin couldn't get that one to go.
Oh, nice save by Roddy. Good hustle.
Brayu coming the other way. O'Neal pokes it away from behind.
Peabody with numbers, 3-on-1. Take a charge.
Hernandez, easy 2 and 1. I don't like that call. Hernandez going to try to complete that three-point play. He's got 9, all in the second half. Crowley's going to check in for the Panthers. He'll come in for Moreland. So out there for the Panthers now with the 4 starters in Rodding, Abreu, not starters tonight, but normal starters for this team. You have Rodding, Abreu, Thorane, and Crowley. Add Kamara to that mix. That's your lineup right now for the Panthers. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Crowley. 55-46. Panther lead.
So each team has a basket this quarter. Coming to the 6-minute mark.
Rodding, Abreu, another 3 in the same spot. Couldn't get it to go, but
Crowley, huge rebound. Nice pass. Luigi.
Looked like he just did 3 pirouettes to put that one.
That was a nice left-hand shot by Luigi.
It was
that was
fancy.
a tough shot.
I liked it.
Beverly's got the lead back to 11, 5:43.
3 from Hernandez. No good. Rebound Crowley. All over the boards tonight. Nearing a double-double.
Beverly's looking to run, Alex. If it's not there, they're being smart. They're bringing it back out and resetting and using the clock. But they're going to look to run. If they get the break, they're going to take it, and that's good. You don't want to hold back the range too early in the game.
Crowley, little baby hook.
Crowley whack for 2. That's the kid you don't want to foul.
Jack Crowley, the long shooting 2.
Fouls on Baca.
His first.
Yeah, his first. Only the team second. Crowley shooting 2.
We didn't see fouls really come into play in terms of team fouls as he can't knock down the first.
Can't believe Crowley missed.
In that first half, neither team getting to the 1-and-1. Beverly right now, though, with 5 team fouls with 5:17 left to go in the fourth. Knocks down the second.
All right, Beverly's up 12. That's their biggest lead of the night now.
Gustin.
Gustin.
Floater. Another rebound. Crowley is a double-double for him. Brayu gets it out of harm's way, gets it into the hands of Rodding. Panthers.
5 minutes to go in the game. Beverly up 12.
Kamara, Durain, drops it down to Crowley. He can't handle it, though.
You know why I don't think Jack was expecting that. He saw Luigi look like he was going to go up, and he started going in for the offensive rebound.
Barker, Hernandez, Irvine thinking about another 3. Kamara definitely weary of that.
Take a charge.
Crowley another board.
Oh, Beverly's got numbers here? No.
Kamara
Peabody slows it down. Good decision. Good decision.
4:25 left to go in the fourth. 12-point lead for the Panthers. Kamara.
Look for your shot, Kyle.
Durain, 3. Just off the mark. Hernandez gets it. He's ready to run. Canella fakes a 3, step back, takes it. Another board. Beverly.
Looking to run. Get the numbers.
Abreu, 3.
Ooh.
Drops it off to Crowley.
I think he thought it was going to be blocked.
He was in the air for about 3
nice
seconds
take.
there.
Oh, nice pass by Toscani.
And one mixtape toward Toscani. Abreu front and center. Acting like he's the professor over here. Drops it down to Crowley.
Beverly's looking good. They're up 14. Their biggest lead of the night.
5 points. 3 points for Crowley in this fourth quarter. Abreu doing a good job with that assist. That's 5 unofficial. Crowley leading both teams in scoring. Beverly leads 14. I believe that's their largest lead of the night as well.
Definitely the biggest lead right here.
While we got time, we're going to check the current NEC standings, both north and south. It's kind of like NBA East and West here, the way it used to be. You got almost every team in the north qualified. You see there Everett, English and Classical, Beverly, Marblehead, Malden, Peabody. Revere, the only team in the north not to. South, you have 2 teams to make it. Winthrop and Swampscott only because of that Sullivan rule. And I don't really want to give that rule any airtime, so we're not going to talk about it. You see what you see there. Look up the Sullivan rule on your own time. I'm not getting into it.
If you look it up, you're going to find it's a joke.
Yep, and then you're going to tweet at us or call us, and then we can have a talk about it.
All right, we're down to 3:45 to go in the ball game. Time now becomes a big factor for Peabody. They got to start looking to get into their offense a little quicker. But Beverly's playing tough man-to-man, Alex. I think it's been a good call on Coach Karakutis and Downey's part to stay with the man-to-man over the court, and they've put the clamps down pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of contested shots for the Panthers as Irvine misses a deep 3, and that's really been the difference in this fourth quarter. Yes, Peabody's missing their shots, but the Beverly defender's always there blanketing the shooter. We have a final score in Peabody. The girls win 49-28 as Crowley can't get that to go, and the girls team punches their ticket to the tournament, so now both teams.
Congratulations to the Coach Stancho and the girls for making the tournament.
Durain,
well deserved.
Easy 2 for Durain after helping with that steal with Davies. Durain now.
And that girls team's young, Alex. They're going to be heard from the next couple of years.
O'Neal knocks down the 3 in the face of Davies.
You know, I was just going to say they only had 1 3-pointer this half after having 6 in the first half.
Rotting with numbers. Crowley blocked by Irvine, but he'll be called for the foul. 62-49.
Is that foul on Irvine?
It's going to be the 4th on Irvine. 1 more and he's out.
Well, it don't matter at this stage. 2:33 to go in the game. He fouls out, he fouls out. Crowley's going to shoot a pair.
Can't get that first to go. Uncharacteristic from Crowley, missing 2 free throws. As
very uncharacteristic of him.
Davies takes his seat. Kamara comes in for him. Davies a big part of that last play with the rain, forced to steal. Quickly got it up to him for 2. Couldn't knock that one down either. Something's got to be up with those rims. I'd check them. Canella driving past. Durain,
nice block
sent away.
Who's that? Luigi blocked that.
Luigi.
It's a great block.
Abreu dribbles it out and use some clock. He's guarded by Gustin. Abreu's too quick. He gets by him with ease.
Crowley up and on the move. Kicks it back out. 12 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Coming to the 2-minute mark. Beverly's in no rush. Oh, they turn the ball over.
Gustin coming the other way.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the game.
O'Neal couldn't handle that pass. Irvine, catch and shoot. No good. Rebound Crowley. He's getting
good
mugged.
Foul.
Espinal going to be called for that foul. His first.
4th on the team. All right, 1:51 to go. Beverly's up 13. Want to use the clock here now. Peabody's got 2 fouls to give, though. They get 2 fouls to waste.
Durain. He's got an open lane. Drops it off to Kamara in for an easy 2.
Nice pass by Durain.
Kamara, I believe this is a season high for him. 9 points. Predominantly comes off the bench, but he's played a lot more minutes as of late. Off the mark, Durain couldn't handle it, but it's kept in by Rotting. Espinal to Irvine, corner 3, yes.
Irvine?
Yep, timeout. Peabody, as they knock down that 3, they're still alive. For the moment, 1:22 left to go. 12 points for the Tanners, but you'd have to think it would be a miracle for them to come back.
Well, Beverly's just going to hold on to the ball. Like I said, Peabody's got 2 fouls a waste, and then they're going to put Beverly in the line, anything after that. So, like you said, Alex, Beverly's in good shape here.
Irvine with that 3. He didn't score at all in that 3rd quarter, so his first points since he had 11 in the first. And that 3 ball hasn't really been there for the Tanners. this half.
So we got a correction on that girls' score over in Peabody. The final score was actually 49-29, so a 20-point win. I understand a lot of kids got into the game over there, so it's a nice, solid, very solid team win for the girls. Congratulations again to Coach Stancho and his coaching staff and to the Beverly High girls. Again, they're very young. They're going to be heard from. I really like a lot of those girls on that team. Congratulations, girls. Good job.
Way to punch your ticket to the tournament, too. An emphatic win against a team that has had your number for the past about decade, that Peabody team.
Oh, no foul call there.
You're going to get a timeout from Karakutis.
Did he get it?
Let's see. Looks like he did. But yeah, it was a great win against, and that Peabody team has had the Beverly girls number for the past decade. I'm sure you remember Jane Hale being there.
Jane Hale. Oh, Jane's a regular friend of mine. She's a sweetheart, and I understand she's still refereeing down the youth league. God bless her.
I remember she was one of the first referees I ever had being in Beverly growing up there playing Kiwanis. Respected her. The moment you met her, you knew
Great
she meant
coach,
business.
Hall of Fame coach. Jane, if you're out there listening, congratulations on a terrific, great career. How do you husband Bobby and
any chance, love to give her a shout out. Any chance we can get.
Gotta look for you down at Steffi's next time I'm down there, Jane, if you're out there. Jane would come by and speak at my camps.
Yeah, she spoke at a couple camps I went to, too.
Yeah, she does a nice job. Great job.
Great basketball mind.
Oh, Beverly, look at this. Wide open. Goodwin. They're going to kick it back out, use some clock. Good move.
Nobody expected that one.
John Goodwin, the senior, is back in the game.
Broading almost trips up. Kamara in the corner. 10 on the shot clock.
10 on the shot clock.
Broading.
Good job. They're going to look for Goodwin here, probably.
Kamara, Goodwin goes up for two. He gets it to go.
Yeah, that's going to bring the house down.
Goodwin with the bucket.
Good to see, and you can see what a great kid John is by the ovation he just got from the Beverly crowd. Good for you, John. Well deserved. John grabs a rebound to boot. All right.
We're going to get a quick timeout. We're going to get the other seniors from the Panthers in as well.
Good move by Coach Karakutis. He's going to get the rest of the seniors in. Beverly's up 14. I didn't catch how much time was left there, Alex.
About 38 seconds left to go. 5 seniors, the ones that started for the Panthers, are going to close this one out. McCormick, Goodwin, and Marchand join the captains, Durain and Rotting. So Beverly, with this win, they will improve to 11-5 overall. We'll look to see what happens in the coming days with the Winchesters and the Mascos of the world. Those are 2 teams ahead of Beverly in the seeding in the D2 North. And you have Belmont, North Andover, and Woburn just under them.
And we can't forget our scores table down there, too. Matt Ranning, Aaron Scanlon, Dick Young, and my Belfast man, Devlin, down on the scores table, doing another great job. Nice, solid win for Beverly here tonight.
Durain going to heave it up to Marchand, just like football. He'll come down with it, but he'll probably be called for stepping out of bounds. But that was just a regular old football play for a football guy like Mark Marchand.
All right, 38 seconds and counting. Beverly's up 14, 66-52.
3 from Hernandez, 2 short.
Good save.
Marchand with the
Marchand.
board. He's going to try to score with this one. He'll go up, sent away by Hernandez.
He's going to shoot 2. Got to push.
So if Marchand can knock down one of these, we'll just need McCormick to get a bucket. We'll have all 5 seniors on the board for the Panthers.
Who's that falling there?
Foul's going to go on Hernandez.
Only his first.
15 foul for the Tanners.
Marchand shooting a pair. 24 seconds to go in the game.
Knocks down the first. Marchand's on the board, and Durain and Rotting going to take a seat. Cahill.
Nice job by the 2 seniors, Matt Rotting and Luigi, the 2 captains, getting a nice hand from their teammates on the bench. Marchand, another great kid. You can tell how well liked he is also by the cheering of the crowd. Oh, they're going to call no hoop. He stepped over the line.
It's good to see these seniors having fun on senior night. Scoring some buckets. We'll see if McCormick.
They should have 67, I believe, because, there's a 67. Okay.
3 from Irvine. Gets it to go. Peabody team still fighting. We're going to get a timeout. 67-55. You'd like to see McCormick get a shot up here to see if he can get on the board. The only senior without points tonight. Like to see him get on the board.
And I think, Alex, maybe at the end of the game, we're going to, maybe Robert wants to throw those names up one more time. We'll give the fans out there, Robert, a chance to look at those names one more time. And if we could, we'll do a little wrap up of the game, then we'll go over that and talk. If you could just shoot, just put the names up only, maybe just to give them a quick look. Whatever way you want to do it, Robert, it's good. Here's another look at the guards. You can take a look at there. We're going to look for your input. My number's going to go up. You can either call or text me with who you think, love to have your input, who you think are the top 10 ball players that come out of Beverly High. Who would you pick if you're going to do a starting 5? Obviously, you want a big guy, a point guard to run the show, some shooters, some rebounders. And we'll try and see if we can put together maybe a top 10 and maybe honorable mention 5 kids on the bench. Marchand with the baseball pass overthrows Kamari.
He can't save it.
18.2 seconds. Get my number up there on the screen. Again, please wait till after the game.
You don't want that phone buzzing on air.
At the end of the season, though, I'm going to pick what I think is my all-Greek team or my all-left-handed team. Too many Irish and Italians to do that for Beverly. Did you see who got that last hoop, Alex?
2 quick points for Hernandez and the Tanners.
Was that Hernandez who just scored that last hoop?
Believe so.
Okay, we'll give him the points. So Beverly's up 10, 67-57, just running it out now. But, you get a lot of great talented ball players that have gone through here. I talk about the lefties. As many ball players, Alex, as we've had go through the Beverly system. Mm-hmm. Not all that many lefties. And it's really unbelievable, but, my senior year, out of the starting 5, 3 were lefties.
Wow.
George Copos was a point guard. We had Bobo Carr, a great shooter. And George Stefanis, my best friend growing up, was a lefty. Coming off the bench on that team was Tim Colby, who was 6'7". He was a lefty. And myself and Dave Dinneman were both lefties. We had 6 lefties on that one team. So it's unbelievable.
The only lefty I really remember commentating for, John Birchoff.
There you go.
There's a lefty. The only one I can really remember.
Name another one.
I can't. I really can't.
You had Billy Carr, Al Gainer at the top of my head.
Boy, Birchoff, he used that left hand like nobody else.
Brian Tobin. Big Brian.
Remember Birchoff, he could be anywhere on the court, dribble with that right hand. He could do the crossover. He could hesitate and keep going right. He could just pull up right in front of you. I still play with him every summer down at the skate
really?
park.
Oh, great kid. John went to my camp one summer.
9.7. Peabody trying to stay in this. O'Neal going to go up for 2.
Guys,
and 1.
I'll tell you, Peabody's not quitting, though. They're playing hard right to the end. Basket by O'Neal. Who's that fouling? Do you see? Who's on?
Believe that foul's going to go against Marshall. I believe. Trying to get it in. Goodwin, he's going to shoot the free throws.
6.5 seconds. Beverly's up 7. The score's going to look a lot closer at the end here, but Beverly, it was a nice solid win for Beverly.
It was.
I mean, the lead's down to 7, but, they got everyone in the game, and, they missed a couple free throws here. Goodwin shooting 1-1.
Goodwin can't knock down the first. He's going to try to chase down the rebound. Calling for it to stay. It's not going to.
5.4. Beverly, do not foul, please. I think half the crowd's yelling, don't foul.
O'Neal Gets it past half court. He's just going to drive past McCormick and miss a layup.
And that would have made it look even a lot closer.
At the end of the fourth quarter, the Panthers take this one away from the Tanners by a score of 67-60, and it was a huge, huge night for Crowley. Durain did it as well on the shooting end, and Abreu did it all over the stat sheet. Crowley with a double-double. He had 20 points tonight. And Abreu, really big down the stretch. He had 2 threes in that second half in clutch moments to really separate the Panthers. He also had 6 rebounds as well as 6 assists unofficially. Durain, great job shooting for him tonight as always. Did a good job driving as well. We want to see him drive more. He did a lot of that in the second half. He ended tonight with 13 points.
And again, a really, really nice solid win for the Panthers. They move to 11-6 now, and they're going to be off now to next Tuesday.
Yep.
And we'll be back here Tuesday, right?
We'll be back here Tuesday. I don't have the flu anymore, so we're going to be good. And we have to say a lot about this Peabody team. This was the second win for Beverly against D1 schools now, 2-4 on the season. Irvine was lighting it up, 11 points, 3 threes in that first half. He ended tonight with 14 points, and 6 threes for the Tanners in that first half made up most of their points. They only hit about 2 threes in that second half, and Beverly, like you said, that man defense in the second half really helped them close the gap on that Peabody team.
Yeah, Peabody only had 3 threes the second half, but they came late in the game. In fact, they were all in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
You know, when they kind of was desperation time, where they kind of started had to start heaving them up.
Yep.
So Beverly, I thought the difference in the game was without doubt. Looks like we got some action going on underneath here. I don't know if it's anything with the players, but anyways, I thought the big difference in the game was Karakutis coming out at halftime and going to a man-to-man all over the court.
Yep.
So I thought it was a good defense. They played good defense.
So Beverly taking this one 67-60 on a night that the girls clinched their playoff berth with a win in Peabody. The boys get it done here as well at home. Both teams in the playoffs this season. We're going to be broadcasting throughout the playoffs. You know, Beverly's going to have some home games. Hopefully the girls can get that record up to maybe have a home game as well. So for Coach Tom Donovan, for Matt Pujo and Robert Dokes, I'm Alex Saluco.
I think, we're going to be done as far as the broadcasting game. And I think, Robert Dokes, if you could maybe throw those names up one more time, we'll just give everybody another quick look at all the names we had up there earlier for the top players in Beverly history that we talked about. We're going to throw the guards back up again. Again, you get a little look at the guards. You make your picks. Pick as many guards, forwards, and centers as you want. So there's the guards we just showed you. Now here's our centers of big guys. Not all that many. Beverly's never been known to have many big guys because it all starts with Peter Wynn. The forwards. Good look at the forwards. Some great athletes up there. And we take our last look at the last group of forwards. George Callis, I know, is also on that too. I think there we are. Brian Tobin, Justin Reese, and George Callis. So if you would like to help out, give me a call or text anytime over the weekend. Do a little thinking, but just food for thought. And we'll try and put a group together as we get into the tournament for the Larry Callahan tournament, Alex.
Yep, that's going to be a good time. So for Coach Donovan, Matt Pujo on camera, Robert Dokes behind the scenes, our producer. Thank you for everyone watching at home. We'll see you Tuesday as the boys host the Revere Patriots. I'm Alex Luco. Another great game.
Alex, great job, buddy. We'll see you next Tuesday.